Alright everybody, so we're here for another showcase video of Str Vegito. This was a video that was requested for a viewer, so if you guys have any video ideas for me, you can always drop them down below and I'll try my best to get them done. So we're showcasing Str Vegito and Teq Gogeta together today. Oh, that's the wrong person. This guy. I remember when this guy first came out, there was this whole like spiel of like, oh, who's better, Teq Gogeta, Str Vegito. If you guys are curious, I was Teq Gogeta team, but at the same time, I also just thought that the whole argument was kind of stupid, because like these guys are supposed to be used together, like especially back then and back in those days. And the main reason the showcase is interesting to me is because these guys in base share 7 out of 7 links. So when this guy EZAs and he's like usable in base, it'll be very handy for us to actually like get stuff done. Now obviously this guy is a little bit aged out, so he's a little outdated, so I don't know how well this is going to go. Really, like we might get like absolutely incinerated, but we'll try our best to get like some good turns and stuff like that. They are both under a 200% on this team from Zamasu, so that's always good. Let me go ahead and turn on audio. Actually, I mean, let me turn on the audio, but I'm not gonna turn on animations until we like transform with both, because that's mainly what we're looking for here is the transformation. So we kind of got them on opposite rotations, which is kind of annoying, but what I'm probably gonna do is I'm floating off Teq Gogeta here. And we're basically going to focus down this guy who is attacking at the end, so that way Teq Gogeta doesn't have to take a hit. And that way we stay completely safe and all that stuff. So one thing that this Gogeta does that Vegito doesn't is in base they have a high chance to Rainbow Orb change, and then when they go into Teq Gogeta, it's guaranteed Rainbow Orb change. So like that is good. He also does have a Scouter, but it's only for 5 turns compared to Vegito's 10 turns. And he has a little bit of damage reduction for the first 5 turns, but like that damage reduction nowadays is nothing. And like he also has a great chance to perform a crit, which is kind of unnecessary considering he's already effective against all types. That's one thing I never understood about this character, is like them giving him that, but it is what it is. And one of the biggest things that this guy does is he nullify melee super attacks within the same turn, but he has to do an 18 key on that enemy first. Now, I don't think this... So I went into this Frieza fight, right? Because this Frieza fight is like, you know, it's kind of challenging, but it's not like... It's not like the Gogeta fight, where it's like overwhelmingly challenging to the point where like this Gogeta gets touched once and we're like just blown out of the water per se. Like he could still get caught, but we are definitely like safer on this fight than other fights. So yeah, sadly none of these bosses do melee. The only boss I guess that does a melee super is Shisami in this fight, which we already killed, so we don't have to worry about that. So let's go ahead and get our stacks in with Str Vegito. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I might do my LR tier list later today. I don't know if I'll upload it today, but you know, I've been thinking about all these LRs and like trying to go back and forth on where to place everything, and like I still haven't made up my mind fully, but I feel like my placement of Str Vegito might be a little bit different from other people's. Like, I'll try not to get into it too much in this video, because I'll have to basically explain myself again in the tier list video. But to me, it's just his base form is not really like all that, you know? It's just not. So in my opinion, it's just not like, what's it called? How do I have next rotation? So next rotation we'll be able to transform Teq Gogeta, right? It would be nice if we take some damage this turn, but not like completely die. I guess the Masu, if he gets like supered right away, could get cooked, but we shall see. So yeah, like my placement of Teq Vegito, or not Teq Vegito, Str Vegito might be a little bit lower, just mainly because like, let me just say this. Like, I'll just say this for now. Str Vegito, when you get him out, he is probably, like, either the best unit in the game, or he is number 2. But that's just the problem, in my opinion, is getting him out on these, like, newer teams with how beefy and, like, you have all these cheat codes where it's like you can basically just not take damage. You can kind of get stuck in base form, which, like, I assume, like, it can't, like, you know, it's not that bad per se, because, you know, you can just keep stacking with them, but it's like, they are kind of a slow stacker, and they take a reasonable amount that, like, they take a reasonable amount of damage, in my opinion. Like, in my initial showcase from them, they took, like, a little bit more damage than I thought they would from, like, starter, like, you know, first turn bosses, which, like, I understand these first turn bosses are hitting really, really hard right now. It just feels like, basically, like, you know, they kind of went a little easy with the base form, just so that they, I guess, felt comfortable to go absolutely wild with, what's his face, Str Vegito. Like, that's basically that's what I got from him. So, we can transform Teq Gogeta here, but that would make us lose the 7 out of 7 links. So, I think I'm just gonna hold on to him, because I think we'll just kill this turn. Like, would we kill this turn? I guess let me pop Vegeta's active, and then that'll probably guarantee that we kill, I think. Cause, like, I don't know, I want to stack, but I also want to take some damage, but I also don't want to transform, so it's like, it's just like, because, you know, there's a situation on this turn right here. If this Vegito doesn't kill, and then Gogeta eats that hit, I'm pretty sure that one normal, like, full-on kills us. Okay, cool, yeah, we should be killing here, because they have a lot of crit from passive, and I still have not fixed mine. I promise you, I don't have them built wrong. I had them built before they're easy, like full crit, and then now that they're, you know, not easy aid, or now that they are easy aid, they don't need full crit, so it just kind of sucks, basically, per se. So I don't want to play this. Again, I want to try to take some damage here, just so that way we can, you know, go back to this next turn and just transform with Str Vegito. But no, like, I think Zamasu should take some damage here at the front. No. Would a super get us below 70? Because, like, I think Gogeta and UI, if they get supered by this Frieza, we're just dead. Like, just insta-dead. Because he does do 1.8, like, almost 1.9. So I think a super would just outright kill us. So, I don't know. I guess if we don't manage to get Str Vegito out on this run, then I'll just cut, and then I'll come back when we have a turn where we can get both of them out. Because I mainly just want to get both of them out, get like a turn or two with both of them out, and just see how it looks. And then we'll just end the video there, but yeah, like, this is basically what I'm saying is, like, on a team like this, it's kind of hard. Like, the only person that can take damage is, honestly, Str Vegito himself. Like, that's literally the only unit here that can probably take enough damage to actually get us below that threshold. Which is why I'm not, like, at least as of right now, I'm not that high on him as other people are. Now, again, over time, maybe after using him a lot more, like, I might change in the future. But I think I know where I want to place him on my tier list, and I don't know, I feel like maybe people agree with me, and I'm just, like, you know, kind of overthinking it, but, you know, I just think that people are not going to agree with where I have to place him. So, I guess let's do this. Again, like, I don't know, like, maybe I should have just transformed Teq Gogeta here. I probably shouldn't have transformed Gogeta Blue, because, like, even if we take damage this turn, which I feel like we are gonna, Gogeta Blue is just gonna heal it up, like, this next turn, like, so it doesn't even really matter that we're gonna take damage here. And then, like, you know, obviously, if Str Vegito gets supered here, I think we just take enough damage to where we pretty much die. Like, we just outright die to this guy, so... Because their defense was, like, what, 500k? Like, maybe if they could quad super here, so if they do quad super, we could maybe live, because they'll have, around about maybe 1 million defense with, 50% damage reduction they have, because they'll have 50% damage reduction if your health is above a certain threshold. Okay, so we triple supered. So let's see, if Frieza supers here, do we live? He does not super. Okay, yeah, I guess we're not gonna get like Str Vegito out, I guess. I don't know. How much does this do? Not that it matters, because again, we're just gonna heal it all up with what's his face next turn. Yeah, that didn't even do anything. Yeah, I shouldn't have transformed Gogeta Blue. That was a mistake. Like, I could do this and hope that Gogeta Blue just gets hit. Because I think if he takes even one hit, Gogeta Blue here will win, or like will take enough damage to transform. Do we take any damage? Okay, cool. Okay, not 2. No, stop it. Stop it. 1 is enough, that's all we needed. So yeah, I think now we're actually... The only thing that sucks is, I guess, is we're probably killing this phase of Frieza on this turn. So we're just gonna go up against... We're gonna go up against this last phase of Frieza where he's just not going to do anything, really. So Vegito's not going to be able to counter, per se, and Gogeta obviously is not doing much to begin with, but I mean, at least we get to see them in the video, so I mean, like I promise you, Teq Gogeta does not eat the, like, even with 30% damage reduction, he doesn't eat normals, probably, at all, and then, let alone eating, like, the only way this guy's eating a super is if he gets his, if it's a boss that does a melee attack where he can do his nullification. Which his nullification animation is really cool. But that's the only way he's, like, quote-unquote living a boss. Alright, so yeah, so we'll be able to transform with Str Vegito. We'll basically full heal with him, and then we'll be able to go into Teq Gogeta after that. So, let's go ahead and get both these animations in the video. These are both... Like, again, still probably one of the best animations this game has to offer, in my opinion. And also, both of these units' OSTs are, like, insane. So, let's go ahead and just have fun with a little bit of nostalgia.
ベジータとカカロットが合体してベジットってとこかな。さらにいつだスーパーベジット。フューチャウ。俺は悟空でもベジータでもない。俺は貴様を倒すものだ。
I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I did not realize this event plays copyrighted music, so I kind of got jump scared there. But yeah, so let's see. Do they share any links with no links with UI Goku. I guess might as well just throw out UI Goku's active just so we can like kill this turn. Just eat that out. Good amount of damage. So yeah. So in this form, as you can see, like Vegito with all the stacking that we did in base is like sitting comfortably defensively here. But Teq Gogeta, 184k defense with, so he doesn't get any more defense from passive. He has 30% damage reduction, but that's only for 5 turns. And then he just gets 30% defense on super. So this guy's like rocking, I don't know, like 250k defense with 30% damage reduction. Like, I'm sorry, that's not doing anything nowadays. So this is obviously not is not at all a viable rotation per se, but this will be a pretty fun rotation in the future when we get Teq Gogeta's EZA, because again they're sharing 7 out of 7 in base, and then even when they transform they share 6 out of 7. So like this is probably, these two are best friends. It's just the fact that one of them got EZA'd. Yeah, like this guy's doing 6 mil with like nothing like else to offer really. Like he has a great chance to crit. Ooh, so cute. But like Vegito was about to bust out, like I don't know. Yeah, like Vegito's damage is not that much higher, I guess. Like 11, 12 mils, like really good. But Vegito, the reason why Vegito's damage is not much higher is because he has counters. So so I feel like in the future when Teq Gogeta EZAs, his actual damage is going to be way higher than Vegito's, and like Gogeta might have like guaranteed additionals and other stuff, and I feel like that might lead people to say that Gogeta's better just because they see the numbers, they see the attack stats, all that stuff. But again, keep in mind that a lot of Vegito's damage is actually coming from him countering. Like him supering nowadays is only relevant because when he supers, he gives himself extra 20% chance to crit. That's really like the main reason why his super is even relevant, I feel like. So let's go ahead and just cap off with Gogeta Blue's active, and then we'll go ahead and wrap up the video. Alright, and does he get any more links with... Oh, he does. I guess we'll let Vegeta finish this off. Let him get his revenge on Golden Frieza, you know what I mean? But, yeah. Now that Str Vegito has finally gotten his EZA, in my opinion, all I can do now is just sit and wait until this Teq Gogeta EZA is, because, when he EZAs as well, and, you know, presumably, sorry, I don't know why I started with that, he'll be just as good as this Str Vegito. I will be awaiting to use both together. Unless this year we get like another LR Super Vegito that would work better with Str Vegito, then I guess like I might forget about Teq Gogeta altogether. But yeah, that's kind of where I am right now. We just gotta sit and wait for this beautiful rotation to come together because it has potential. Like, let me just take a look real quick, like all the stats they get from Link. So like Saiyan Warrior Race, they get 1 key, and then they get enemy defense minus 10%. That's nothing. It's mainly just a key. Experienced Fighters, which is 15% attack. Saiyan Lineage, which is key to attack and defense 5%. That's really good. Shocking Speed, key to 5% defense. Prayer Battle, key to 5% defense, attack and defense. And then Fierce Battle, Legend Power, it's basically attack. So like they share 2, 4, 6, they share 7 key together in links, which is, for LRs, that is really good. Because, you know, like LRs are really good when they can just reach their like 24 key very, very easily. And these two like help each other achieve that goal. Especially since Gogeta Rainbow Orb changes, and then they both have the ability where they get well, Gogeta gets 2 extra key per Rainbow Sphere. Meanwhile, Vegito, I think his extra 2 key is just like per any sphere. But like Gogeta Rainbow Orb changing helps Vegito reach his potential, basically. And again, them sharing 7 key means that like no matter what, start of turn, you guys they're starting off at 13 key. Yeah, because they'll get 6 key from the later skill, and then 7, so yeah, they'll start off at 13 key no matter what. So that is obviously very, very good, and yeah. So yeah, I don't know, man. I hope that was a good showcase. I didn't want to go into a harder fight, and then, you know, this turns into a video of me failing to transform Vegito, and then like Gogeta just dying constantly, because I promise you, that's all it would have been. So like us being able to just see them do attacks and then like actually live is probably the best way to do it. And let's just leave it at that. You know, we don't have to go and dig deeper and try to go do this in like the Gogeta fight or the Beast Golem fight. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys have any other ideas of showcases, and I will try my best to do them. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.